recording from there, right? All right. Week Hero, chapter 39. Well, if you missed yesterday, chapter 38 was kind of a filler episode. They got together, all the guys got together, went to the pool hall, and Alex Go and Gerard Jin kind of walked out to get some food. On the way back, they run into, of all people, Donald Na.
Yep.
We don't know if he saw him yet, but it looks like it's about to go down. So let's get into Week Hero, chapter 38. And I said that wrong, 39. Alright, Week Hero 39. What you gotta do is hit the 2 red balls with the white ball. And if you give it enough spin, it'll come off the cushions much better. Oh, he's trying to teach him how to play pool. Do I have to hit the balls first? Huh? Oh, yeah, you can hit the cushions first and bounce it off to hit them if you want. But however you do it, what's important is that you hit both the red balls in one shot. So in this case, if I give the ball a clockwise spin and hit the cushion first before hitting the closer ball, it would create both a better pathway for the ball and a higher accuracy shot. What? He's like trying to figure out what the hell he just said.
His brain already processes, ready for the next move.
Yeah. And of course he's gonna do it perfect. Yep. Like this. What kind of first timer hits a cushion shot like this? Like, wow, that's how you're supposed to be. Jeez, must be that big brain. He just instantly grasps the fundamentals of the game. This is hard. Eugene, poor Eugene. He's just there. Hey, there you are. What took you so long, dummies? What's wrong with you two? On the other side of the intersection, I saw Donald Na. He's like, oh shit. Yeah, they're freaking out. He's the head of the union. If Donald Na made an appearance himself all the way down here, then it's gotta be because of the incident with Jimmy Bay. No, if that were the case, he would have came straight for us. Donald Na isn't the type of motherfucker to drag things out or give anyone the time to act. And that douchebag would never have made a move on the union scale just to crush Eugene. Eugene, what do you make of this? Why did that prick show up in this neighborhood? How should I know? But I think I did hear somewhere that Donald Na goes from school to school on the last day of every month for something called an accounting conference. And today is the last day of the month. And the school closest to Yunjang would be Hyongshin. Hyongshin? Miles Ju? Miles Ju was excommunicated by the union. Oh yeah, I think I heard that too. If Miles Ju was kicked out, then who's the current number 1 of Hyongshin? Week Hero 39. So it's up high, it's gonna be some action. This dude just walking through all extra intimidating. He's got students lined up for him and shit like a king. And there's Donald Na. That dude looks like a badass. Things are going just fine. Got myself worried for nothing. So, have you adapted for now, Forrest Lee? I thought I would have done the job without this level of preparation. My place has been solidified for a long time now. Current number 1 of Yangshin High, Forrest Lee. All that Miles Ju really had to do now was act as a figurehead. I'm the one who was actually managing and maintaining Yangshin all along. Former number 1 of Yangshin High, Miles Ju. They be talking shit about each other behind each other's back. That fucker Miles Ju isn't really chill enough to not hold a grudge. So I thought he might have acted delusional again and made a big scene. There's not too much an excommunicated fucker can do to make a big scene, really. Still, that fucker was competent if nothing else. And this dude Forrest Lee just lacks any sort of presence. Well, I guess that does make him perfect to keep under my command. Oh, by the way, is that shit about Jimmy Bay true? How he apparently went in to crush Eugene but ended up getting embarrassed? Yeah, that adorable little fucker. I mean, how did that idiot not learn anything from all the shit Miles Ju got? I'm telling you, Jimmy Bay is just all ego without the ability to learn. He's talking shit. I've been quiet after the Miles Ju incident, haven't I? Looks like it's time to sharpen things up once more. Yeah. I do pride myself in having cuts. But I'm shitting myself a little just talking to this guy, acting like I'm not phased. I've been seeing him since middle school. But the first time this guy set foot on the streets of Yongdongpo, that was nothing short of a revolution. Damn. It truly was. As soon as he arrived on the scene, Donald Na's notoriety rose at a jarring rate. With his charisma, leadership, image, performance, and ability to get things done, he quickly unified the neighboring schools. The thing that stood out the most was his mind for business despite his young age. What was it that the growing massive organization needed the most? Camaraderie? No. What it needed was practicality. With his overwhelming charisma and cleverness, he stimulated and satisfied the most basic of human needs. Like an adult manipulating a child to his will, he controlled everyone perfectly, and was ruthless and unstoppable in his actions and planning. The rumors spread quickly. Even the largest Yongdongpo High School union, Manwal, was aware of the middle school union's existence, but they didn't take it seriously. But who would have known that the downfall of Manwal would come from taking a little middle school clique lightly? When Donald Na graduated from middle school and decided to take over Yongdongpo before high school even started, there wasn't even a single drop of fear in our souls. Because that was just so natural for Donald Na. So here's where you are, all bunched up, Manwal big brothers. Being born a few years earlier won't spare you from getting the pain of getting the shit beat out of you. Whoa. You son of a... Wow, he just slapped the fire out of this dude. Look at this dude from a slap. You little... They all get up to stand up and fight, but just like that, Manwal was destroyed. The spirit of Donald Na's union that destroyed Manwal became unstoppable. The slowly solidified strength of the union had become even more powerful through him. Strength, wit, image, getting shit done, he was literally flawless. He was complete. And he was also the best in the fight. But this wasn't simply about fighting. Donald Na was overwhelming in everything. And that's how Yongdongpo was completely taken over by a measly 17-year-old Donald Na. Wow. He just came in and just started slapping people around. He didn't even throw a punch. He just slapped the guy. That wasn't too bad. So it's just a little recap, just a little flashback episode setting up Donald Na. Okay.